Hello everyone, I'm here with another layout in my books for 2025 in my TN that I'm doing here, and I've only done one so far. Now I'm on my second book of the year. This is what I read. It's called Stargazer by Patrick Carman. It's part of the Elyon, Elyon series. It's a young adult series, and it's very I don't want to say high fantasy. It's not like Lord of the Rings, but it's magic related. There's a lot of like mysterious elements and secret kingdoms and things like that happening, and a bad guy who wants to destroy the world, all that stuff. And I read the first three, and I will say, really enjoyed the first two. The third one, I was kind of like, okay, like we need something more exciting or just something different. I felt like it was becoming fairly predictable, but I tend to be a completionist, and so it's a series. I'm like, I'm going to keep going. So then I went to the fourth one, which is this one. I actually found out there's a 0.5 one. It's a prequel for some of the characters that chronologically at least starts before those four. I have to be honest, I don't think I'm going to read it. I really struggled to finish this. I was bored, if I'm honest, and I was like, okay, let's just like get to the end. I found myself wanting to skip through parts, so it was really tempting to do that. Finally made it to the end. I'm like, you know what? I'm glad it's done, but I think I'm over the series. So take that for whatever if it's worth. I mean, go out and read the descriptions and maybe it'll interest you. But I think I'm done. But I do want to scrap this one. So I'm only going to give this a one pager. It'll be over here somehow. I have nothing picked out for it. I do have all of my book related stuff. So I have those at the ready. So like my cards are in there, all my embellishments. I don't know that I want to do a card for this one. I might just do a background and then a big label or white piece of cardstock or something to write on it and then embellish. Because since I didn't really love the book, I don't want to put a lot of product into it. When I was looking through my bag of stuff here, I didn't remember what was on the other side of this. I flipped it over and it's stars. And it kind of matches some of this, and it's called Stargazer. So I do think I'm going to cut this down and use it for the background. But obviously I can't write on that. So I'm going to have to put like just white cardstock or, I don't know, a lighter color of some type just so that I can write something on it. But at least I know this will be my background paper. I have cut my paper and I decided to just do a straight 4x8 here. It's not going to fit perfectly, but it does fit within the page, and that's enough for me. I don't need it to go like all the way to the edge because I know eventually this is going to get thrown away. Like, I'm not going to be too picky about that kind of stuff. So this is totally fine, and it allows me to still have a huge chunk of the paper since it started 12x12, and I still get a nice square piece left from this strip that I cut. So those are all good things. All right, I have the photo attached. I actually went into Storygraph to see the dates of this, and it said January 12th to the 19th. So it took me a full week to finish this. This book is not that long. And again, it's a YA book. That tells you like I struggled, that it took me an entire week to get through that. But I'm not sure if I want to put those dates on or not, but at least now I've looked it up so I know what they are. I tend to keep lots of scraps, and actually on my desk, I'm going to show it. I have this container. This is an old thing that I got at Container Store many years ago, but I keep all of my white cardstock pieces that get cut off when I'm doing mats and things to use as scrap, to use as journaling. I mean, whatever I need them for. And luckily I have a wider one here. I love that it's actually already torn and has a little bit of that on it. I'm actually going to just use it as is and put it right here and do my journaling. I'll cut off what I don't need, and I do think I'm going to find a label of some type, maybe this green color. Well, blue would be fine too. I'll overlap that probably with the dates. Okay, I've written out my journaling here, and I'm just going to put my adhesive on and then get it on the page. Then I'll cut off the parts that I don't need. So I think like maybe down even a little bit, maybe there. Pretty straight. Yes. You'll notice I kind of goofed up a little bit on my S there, but again, if I'm going to throw this away eventually, I don't care. It's not bad enough for me to redo it. It'll be fine. There we go. All right, so now I have that. Now I need to find a label in one of these colors, or actually there are 3 different tones here. I've got the green, more of the teal, and then going into the blue. So I will pick something that matches one of those. I picked out this label. I was aiming for more that color. So I'm just gonna do my dates here. And I think, do I wanna hang this off or go underneath? I don't mind it like that. All right, then I can use the whole thing. So I'm gonna go 112 to 119.25. There we go. And then I can just add that on there. And then I'll decide, do I want any embellishments? At least this is all the journaling that I need to do. So I think I said right about there, right? Helps take up kind of some of that empty space I had by the torn part. Okay, yeah, I like that. So maybe I might find some, ooh, I could do a star embellishment. Yes, I will find a puffy star sticker to put over here. All right, I have pulled out these and I'm gonna use one of the green ones because this monster here is so green. He's the monster that follows them through the sea when they were traveling and then got to the land that they were trying to find. Now, what size do I want? This is too small, but I need a medium or actually 2 medium sizes in between and the large. I think this one, the larger of the medium ones. Yeah, you know what? I think that's enough. All right, now I can take that and put it in here. All right, I have put it into the Traveler's Notebook, and so it's complete. Here's another one done for my books of 2025. Thanks for watching.